Hello, friend.
3, 2, 1!
Let's go.
Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. This is it. One last mission. One final reckoning. Ethan Hunt returns in the most dangerous, most impossible mission yet, as the Entity. A self-aware system that can manipulate data, hijack weapons, and collapse entire governments without ever firing a shot. It's every spy's worst nightmare. Now, Ethan and the IMF team we're talking high-speed chases through neon-lit cities, aerial battles above collapsing dams, and a train sequence so insane they shut down real tracks just to shoot it. Nobody 2. This time, he's just trying to be a good husband and take the family on a wholesome vacation. So he picks the quaint, little tourist town of Plummerville, population, quiet. Their own dirty little games behind the cotton candy and Ferris wheels. But here's the kicker. They have no idea they've just messed with a man who once wiped out a Russian mob with a coffee cup and some loose change. And once Hutch flips that switch again, it's theme park mayhem, small town shootouts, and bone-snapping brawls behind kiddie rides. Sonia. By the tyrant Dragon and thrown into the blood-soaked fighting pits of a collapsing empire, Sonia must fight for more than just survival. She's fighting for freedom, vengeance, and a revolution. But here's the twist. This isn't a solo rampage. As Sonia claws her way up from the chains, she begins to rally an army of castaways, rogues, and fallen warriors, forging them into a rebellion that could shake the throne itself. Her enemy? Not just Dragon, but Dark Anicia, his cold-blooded war bride, a woman as ruthless as she is deadly. Jessica Brock. Jessica forced back into the shadows when her daughter is kidnapped by a group of vengeful psychopaths she thought she left behind. No backup, no gear, just instinct, muscle memory, and raw survival skills. Every step forward is a trap, and every face could be the last one she sees. It's not just the action, which is gritty, grounded, and absolutely vicious. It's the emotion. You feel her desperation. You believe her pain. And when she finally turns the tables, still take over. You thought corporate espionage was boring? Think again. An ex-Marine turned CEO uncovers a conspiracy so deep it leads to full-blown hostage situations, rooftop gunfights, and armored car ambushes. It's Die Hard in a high-rise with modern tech, hacker battles, and a villain you'll love to hate. The boardroom just became a battlefield, and the stakes are millions of lives. Naked Gun. Exactly the absurd crime comedy chaos we all secretly crave. Only this time, at least prevented from exploding due to his own incompetence. Profile murder rocks the department. Drebin Jr., son of the legendary disaster-prone detective, is put on the case. But get this. Expect car chases that end in drive-thrus, shootouts that mostly hit bystanders, and enough slapstick to make your ribs hurt. Trouble Man. With a past, a sharp mind, and a mean right hook. He's hired to track down a missing R&B star. But what starts as a simple missing person case spirals into something way deeper. As the investigation unfolds, he finds himself entangled in a conspiracy that reaches into the city's criminal elite and his own past. The deeper he digs, the more dangerous it gets, and the more he starts to wonder, who can he really trust? This film blends noir mystery, soulful soundscapes, and tight, brutal action. The pickup starts simple. A routine armored truck job in the city. Two got nowhere to run. But here's the twist. These two drivers? Total opposites. One's a by-the-book ex-cop trying to keep his head down. Other? A loudmouthed slacker with a shady past and a short fuse. By the end, you're not just rooting for them. You're sweating with Jui Ying. This one is an absolute spectacle. This title roughly translates to Chasing Shadows in the Storm, and oh boy, does it deliver. This movie throws you into a rainy, neon-soaked urban landscape where a rogue ex-special ops agent is framed for crimes he didn't commit. The result? High-speed parkour, dazzling martial arts, and fight scenes shot like poetry in motion. Imagine The Bourne Identity, but with Wuxia Grace and John Woo Gunfu. Keep your eyes on this. Trust me, it's gonna go viral on release. The Orphelin. This one's straight out of Europe, but trust me, the action is universal. Les Orphelins, or siblings trained in the art of espionage and street combat, reuniting after a decade to track down the shadowy syndicate that destroyed their childhood. The camera work? Raw and relentless. The chorus, every blow hurt. Think family revenge, underground crime wars, and tension so thick you could slice it with a switchblade.